I remember it like it was yesterday. It was a cold, rainy afternoon, and I was rushing through the crowded streets, lost in my own thoughts. My umbrella barely kept me dry, and I was late for an important meeting. As I hurried past a small cafe, I noticed an elderly woman struggling with her grocery bags. They were heavy, and the plastic handles were cutting into her hands. Without thinking, I ran over to help her. She looked at me with surprise, and then a warm smile spread across her face. "Thank you, dear," she said. "Not many people stop to help anymore." Something about that moment stayed with me, the genuine gratitude, the simple connection between strangers. After helping her to a nearby bench, she shared a story about her late husband and how she used to go to this cafe every morning. She told me how lonely she felt since he passed. Listening to her, I realized that kindness isn't just about helping someone carry a bag, it's about being present, noticing someone else's struggle, and offering comfort. She insisted on giving me a small piece of chocolate she had bought earlier. I tried to refuse, but she gently pressed it into my hand, saying, "Consider it a little reward for your big heart." That tiny gesture made my day feel completely different, brighter, somehow lighter. I left the cafe feeling strangely emotional. I walked through the city, noticing things I had overlooked before. The way the rain glistened on the sidewalks, the warmth of lights in shop windows, and the subtle smiles of strangers passing by. That day, I realized that even the smallest act of kindness can ripple outward in ways we might never see. Later that evening, I shared the story with my friends. I expected a few nods, maybe a "that's sweet," but instead, one of them told me about a similar experience they had. We laughed, shared more stories, and I realized that kindness was contagious. It wasn't just an action, it was a feeling that spread. Weeks went by, and I kept thinking about that woman. One morning, I returned to the cafe, hoping to see her again. To my surprise, she was sitting there with a friend, smiling as she drank her coffee. She waved at me when she saw me, and I waved back. It was a small moment, but it felt like a connection that went beyond words. I walked away with a sense of calm I hadn't felt in a long time. That random act of kindness hadn't just helped her, it had helped me. It reminded me that we all have the power to make someone's day better, even in ways that seem small or insignificant. Now, whenever I feel stressed or overwhelmed, I remember that rainy day. I remember the woman, her smile, and the chocolate she insisted I take. It's a simple story, yet it has stayed with me for years. That one random act of kindness taught me something profound, that empathy, attention, and genuine care can leave a lasting impact on someone's life. And sometimes it takes just one moment, one small gesture, to remind us that the world still has goodness and that we have the power to create it.